Halo everyone, Bula Vinaka. Apa kabar semuanya? Semoga semuanya teman-teman yang tonton video ini sehat-sehat selalu di masa pandemi ini. I know it's been a while since my last upload. I hope you guys miss me. You know what? I've been busy preparing for my trip down to Fiji from Jakarta, and it's akhirnya setelah 10 tahun di Indonesia, saya pulang kampung juga. It's been exciting preparing for my trip. Because there's not so many flights coming in and out because of this COVID-19. So I have to look for a repatriation flight by Garuda. And thank God, akhirnya saya dapat pesawat. Tapi sedihnya saya harus jauh dari istri dan anak tercintaku. Selama ini kami bertiga selalu bersama. Wherever we go, we'll always go together. And it's hard for me, especially to leave my daughter after 3 years of her being part of our family. I've never left her for a long time, let alone so far away, and it's hard. It's hard to leave her. If you're being a father, you'll know what I'm talking about. And yes, I have to make sacrifices. So. Jadi, simak terus video ini, and I'll take you through my journey down to Fiji from Indonesia after 10 years living in Indonesia.
at the gate, about to board my flight to Fiji.
Dipersilahkan segera naik ke pesawat udara melalui pintu
Yes,
5. Terima kasih.
we will be transiting to PNG, and from PNG we'll fly direct to Fiji on the same flight, Garuda flight. This flight is the repatriation flight. During this pandemic, there's not much flight going to Fiji because of the restrictions, border control, and normally it will take 9 to 10 hours from Indonesia to Fiji, but with this flight it take us almost 15 hours just flying from Indonesia to Fiji. We'll be boarding at around 6:30, and by the time I reach Fiji it'll be 1 o'clock midday on Wednesday, midday Wednesday. So Fiji is 5 hours ahead, and yes, that's the flight. This flight costs around, because it's a repatriation flight, it costs around 1,500 USD just one way, but normally it wouldn't cost that much. It costs around 10 to 12 million return Jakarta Fiji, but that depends too on the period of flight. And yes, I'm going to Fiji almost after 10 years. The reason is to renew my passport, because the passport I have now, let me show you. My Fiji passport is actually it's an old passport. Okay, I'm done. It's an old passport, and because of the new technology now with the e-passport, so I need to go back to Fiji and do a new passport for myself, because they need to take my biometric profile, scanning my fingerprints and all those requirements. So with that, I cannot do it at the embassy here in Jakarta. So I need to go back to Fiji to do that. And the problem is coming back to Indonesia, because at the moment the Indonesian government is not allowing any foreigners to come to Indonesia because of the COVID-19. They're only allowing diplomatic passports and foreigners with a permanent residency visa. So for my case, I need to go back and come when the COVID-19 restrictions is been lifted. So Indonesia is allowing foreigners to come in and go out of Indonesia. So yeah, that's it's been a long time for me. It's gonna be a long flight going back to Fiji, going back to my island home. Also, it's been a long time since I've been to Fiji, almost 10 years ago. I'm not sure what I will expect. I'm not sure what all the changes are in Fiji, and yes, we'll see what happens. Also, with the government protocol, the COVID protocol in Fiji, I have to go through the 14 days quarantine in Fiji. Luckily for all the Fiji nationals, the 14 days quarantine is taken care of the Fiji government, and yes, I want to be gratefully thankful to the Fiji government. Those are some protocol and some safety measures that the government of Fiji is doing to control this COVID-19. For me, I'm excited to go back to Fiji. Been after 10 years, it's gonna be surprising what's new there. But then on the other hand, I'm a bit sad too, because I have to leave my wife and daughter back here in Indonesia.
Perhatian, untuk mencegah penyebaran dan penularan COVID-19
I'm going to miss them a
kepada
lot,
para penumpang dan
especially my
pengguna
daughter.
jasa bandara, mohon untuk menggunakan masker
they both
dan
gonna
menerapkan
be
jarak
having-
aman. Terima kasih. Your attention please. To prevent the spread of COVID-19 to all passengers and visitors, please wear your
Yeah,
face
they,
mask and apply physical distancing.
They
Thank
both
you.
will be celebrating their birthday without me. My wife on the 28th of January, and my daughter on the 16th of February. It's because I've never left them for such a long period, and we've always been sticking together, especially and yes, it's gonna be exciting for me, but also sad journey for me.
Bossing, I use power bank to use the one that I almost.
isn't it?